Well, it started as a check the welfare call in Wasco this morning, ended with a man dead and his family asking questions tonight about why Kern County Sheriff's deputies opened fire. 17's Anna Grazia is here with reaction from 33-year-old David Garcia's wife, who was inside the home as well, and the Sheriff's Department response tonight. Ann?
Tammy, David Garcia lived in Wasco with his wife Diana and their 3 children, ages 13, 11, and 10. After hearing what the Sheriff's Department reported to the media about Garcia charging one of the deputies with a knife, his wife and mother wanted to share their side of the story.
Me mataron a mi hijo.
Ramona Nunez cries, "They killed my son." Her daughter-in-law, Denise Bonilla, never expected a simple phone call would end her husband's life.
Calling them to help him because he had cut his veins, not for them to kill him.
Her husband, David Garcia, was out of a job, and she says a fight over finances caused her to call the sheriff because she said Garcia threatened to kill himself. When the deputies arrived, they say they heard screaming and went inside.
At that point, he saw the suspect sitting on the couch. He was holding a knife, and there was also a female sitting next to him on the couch. A short standoff ensued. The deputy began speaking to the person and approached and attempted to deploy a taser to subdue the suspect, but it was unsuccessful.
And they made it seem like he charged at him. He wasn't charging at them. He wasn't trying to hurt them. He didn't have anything in his hands. He was trying to get out because they had tasered him.
Bonilla says her husband was trying to flee the deputy, not attack him.
As the suspect rushed toward the deputy with the knife, brandishing the knife, the deputy fired at least one round, striking the suspect.
I kept telling him he didn't have a blade. He didn't have a blade. But I just went and talked to the coroners. They shot him 4 times. With nothing in his hands, he didn't have the blade because I had the blade.
Garcia was taken to Delano Hospital where he was pronounced dead.
Actually, my kids were in their room, and when the officer kicked the door in from the back, he kicked the door and hit my son in the back.
As far as I know, there were no other injuries. There were also 3 young children in the home.
And they heard the shots, and they asked the officer, "Did you guys shoot my dad?" And they kept saying, "No, we just tasered him."
Deputies say Garcia had 1 warrant for assault with a deadly weapon and a 2nd warrant for spousal abuse. Anna Grazia, 17 News.